And once more, welcome back everybody to playing some more Mechabellum. Playing against Mr. Hannibal here. I don't recognize, well, I do recognize the name, but I don't recognize the player behind it, so I assume I have just never played against him before. Which means I don't know how to take this player, but that has been a theme of recent times. I've fallen far below my peaks, so there's way more players at this level that I just plain don't know. Alright, so what should we play as? I mean, the giant spec with fangs? You know, honestly, I want to play some Fang Fort. I've recently been watching Amarok stream, and he's just rocking that build all the time, and it's working. I will be honest, I don't know how to make it work all that well, but let's try anyway. If I'm not doing it, I'm certainly not getting better at it. At least that should be obvious to absolutely positively everyone. So I think we are going to have to just put some units down in the front, and if my cat could stop nudging my hand so that I can actually place these units, that would also be awesome. And then I think we just put a default layer of defense here. Apart from that, we probably also want some crawlers, right? And some of them relatively late-ish. So we have chaff clear in the form of arc lights. And of course the big bad tanks to destroy everything. I wonder how viable Fort-Fang is against sabers, to be perfectly honest, because sabers, at least cost-wise, I think they are more efficient single-target DPS. Unless you get to the very late game where the forts have like elite and 5 levels and just basically are big, fat, chunky marksmen that can't shoot up. Anyway, let's see. We are baiting this tank over here, but our units are still going to lose to that arc light. We are not clearing the chaff effectively. But I mean, I didn't invest into any chaff clear units, so can I really complain? It's gonna be important that we kill these few fangs here and get the tank. Yeah, that saves us a load of trouble. I still wouldn't put us winning this. Well, no, we do not. It's just too much DPS on those units. They kill our units before the steel balls can charge. Alright, let's see what we get here. Subsidized steel balls, heavy armor. None of that is really helping me all that much. I think I'll pick this one up and just put it on the steel balls, because that is a major power spike that we have here. And then I think we just put some more fangs down. Is it worth putting some in the flank? I don't really think so. I think we're going to just put them like here. Or we should put something there just to eat a missile, because you know it's coming. 70% chance, I'd say. So far the opponent has not done anything as far as I'm able to see. But yeah, this is a really, really, really powerful move. And of course, this is a really, really bad move for us, as we have no chaff clear whatsoever. But hey, in the long run, we aim to clear chaff with fangs. So the current game plan is to, when the time is right, sell the steel balls and instead buy fangs and fang upgrades, and later on forts and fort upgrades. Two more fangs here is basically giving away my game plan, though. Still, I'm not all that sad. Him investing into arc lights is not exactly a good move if the long-term plan is to fight fangs. Arc lights aren't all that good at fighting them. So we can basically have our steel balls here tank. For the most part, some fangs are getting destroyed. But the thing is, we just have a load of health in these steel balls. It just gives our units so much time. Still not enough though. It's just that fangs at the start are pretty bad. Fangs are just the not it unit in the first few rounds. This is pretty bad timing. It's fine. Ish. Because this time this steel ball is not going down to just a few fangs. This thing has effectively... what is this? I think it's 80% extra health, or is it 70? It is 80% extra health, so this basically has 3.6 times the health of a normal steel ball. That is a lot. I'm thinking that an orbital here is well deserved against all of these chaff units. And I think after that, it may simply be time to start hitting harder with fangs. Is that a good plan? I think so. We hit the mech rage button. Now I want some defense back here. And I see no bad reason that should... No, I see nothing against us just dropping some fangs here that will defend against air units here. And the rhino drop here, I hope. And then, after that... I think we just continue the fang gaming. Let's see if they can accomplish anything. Fangs are kinda absolute suckadoodoo, and then they start hitting hard. I feel sometimes like they're going from 0 to 70-80% of their perceived strength in a matter of seconds. Both of the skulls are going to hit hard here. Yeah, these steel balls are kind of just feeding here. We are getting absolutely wiped out. I wonder how much of that is actually due to the oil, the incendiary, because I really don't think it mattered all that much. Yeah, I think this is a good support unit for the moment. Because this is definitely helpful. They also can't be easily killed by missiles, so we can really do something about all of this. Also, since he is nice enough to put a missile there, I'm definitely feeling like just eating that missile with some crawlers and still going to the tower. It's going to hopefully put him on guard a little more. And then I think we just invest into more fangs and more fang upgrades. We can hit range and mass recruit ourselves 2 more. And I'm definitely willing to give this an upgrade here. We should be safe against flanks, at least being able to hold them back. So he also went for that. Okay, he picked Stormcaller, but not Elite Stormcaller. Are any of these units turning around? They are not. And as you can see, some crawlers are surviving here. He put a level on those fangs, which I think is a mistake. Now our fangs are well capable of dealing with a few phantom rays that have no armor. If we do require some defense against these units, we can turn to Phoenixes, for example. He's also level crawlers, which can be a good thing, but I wouldn't hold my breath, to be perfectly honest, of that being a good decision at the end of the day. We still have some surviving air units, and we are getting a tower here. We are probably also getting this missile, yep. And it doesn't kill these phantom rays because A, they have armor, and B, they are already level 2. So we do actually win a round here. Not convincingly, though. But we are relatively deep now into the Fang gaming. And we are still at a decent amount of health. And that is more important than you might think. So a couple of Wasps, I don't see much here. We could go into Assault Fortresses. I honestly think the Amp Core is worth more in the end. Let's sell this. Probably give this to these, and then we just hit the upgrade button here. We are giant spec, so we are now at the point where we can drop 2 forts. But is it the correct time to do that? Maybe I shouldn't play with forts. We should have something against these crawlers. They are really a problem right now. We are basically just Fang Phantom Ray at this point. We could technically also try hacking. I have a multiple control on the bar. On the other hand, there's also the option of going Scorpion, but none of that is really good against Chaff. Alright, let's follow the game plan of the start. If I ever want to get ahead playing Fort-Fang, I need to actually be playing it. Is that 2 missiles or is it 1? I think it's just 1. 2 missiles would still kill this. So he's still relying on arc lights. It's gonna be a toss-up, which side wins the war here, I think. So he chose... oh, he doesn't even have armor. Oh, that sucks. That sucks hard for him. Not having armor in this situation is pretty bad. I am saying as I am horribly losing.